That would have looked much better if they washed their windows. Going to the event.
Charged by the enthusiasm and engagement of our chair. With Henry Kravis as chairman, SEO participants have increased from 1,400 to 7,000 annually. Henry always makes time for SEO, speaking at our events, introducing us to new partners, to friends, meeting with students. A while back, Henry met with an SEO high school student who said to me afterwards, when Henry Kravis told me he believes in me, that now makes me want to prove him right.
And the situation is getting worse. Recent data shows 8th graders' reading and math scores have declined over the last 5 years, with less than a third of 8th graders reaching proficient levels of reading and math. In fact, 33% of 8th graders nationally are not even reading at the lowest level on the test.
You got a D-. Are you guys ready? All right, let's do it. Get your paddles, let's go. We're going to start at the high level, we're going to go all the way down. We're going to go left to right, get your paddles up. If your paddle is not in the air, your hands are empty, go ahead and cheer for your friends. Let's start it off, ladies and gentlemen, at the highest level. Take a breath, because I'm asking for a lot to start us off, but that's what it takes to transform someone's life. The first level of our paddle raise tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is $100,000. I know, it's a lot of money, but I want to remind you all that $100,000 is only $1 a day for the next 100,000 days. So you will not be alive to write that check, but it is going to feel great to do it tonight. So is there anyone in this room, it's usually like the most attractive person tenfold, with a great sense of humor, unbelievable style, like probably one of my best friends in the room, anyone at $100,000, and now I will hold just long enough to wait for this incredible couple, or two people who have just met each other. 1192 in the center of the room, kicking us off at $100,000. It literally is like George and Amal Clooney have just raised a paddle in the front. Like, so chic, so debonair. Unbelievable, 1192. Is there anyone else at $100,000? Like, you walked in the room and tonight you were like, I'm going to drink tequila instead of wine, and you were going to get 1,000, but now 100,000 seems right. It's close, those numbers. I'm not going to pause just long enough to make it uncomfortable. Anyone with 100,000? From $100,000, we go to $50,000, which is 2 weeks of SEO Summer Academy classes for 250 students. Is there anyone at $50,000 in the room? I know these are big numbers, ladies and gentlemen, so I will say this 5 times tonight. Every dollar is equal where you can. Paddle 356 and paddle 350 at the same table, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on at table 26? And paddle 422 on our left, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, we've just raised $250,000. and now you've raised $300,000, and now you're just showing off, which is crazy. $300,000. I've been up here for what? You guys are too long. I'm like 10 minutes? No, 1 minute. $300,000 raised. Is there anyone else at the $50,000 level in this room tonight? From $50,000. Because every single person in this room here is supporting, so let's keep going. We were at 25, let's take it to $10,000, which is 6 weeks of SEO Saturday Academy for 10 scholars. $10,000, if we got 10, that would be $100,000 anywhere in the room. 572, 1194, 1195, 916, 342, that is $550,000. 510, 441, I need 3 more to takes us to 630,000. I'm usually in like full sequence, because I'm a charity auctioneer, come on. Gotta start one stage, $630,000. All right. From $10,000, $50,000 raised, ladies and gentlemen. That takes us to $670,000, $357,000, $348,000, $367,000, $516,000, $937,000, $749,000, $700,000 has been raised. $113,000, $132,000, $298,000, $230,000. That is so far. I absolutely cannot see that. It looks like 733. It's good that I read out the number because sometimes like that's a shock when you go to check out. You know, you're like, wait, what? 937, 957, sorry. 113, ladies and gentlemen, 740,000 raised in this room. Woo! You guys are kind of killing it. All right, let's take it to $2,500. $2,500, we only have 2 left. $2,500 and then 1,000. All right, 107, 105. 423, 433, that little corner of the room, that little corner just raised $10,000, right? So give that a round of applause. 436, 432, 437, 440, 447, 729. I am also 29 years old. 378, thanks for laughing, 1167, 377, 362, 770, 682, 765, 682, 766, 785. Have you ever seen anyone read numbers with such authority? All right, 330, 539, 545, 540. Your head is in front of that one, sir, so move to the right. 538, 897, 297, 299, 556, 1141, and this person just showed back up on the left-hand side. 761, 210 on my right, 74, 1138, 291, 292, 296, 301. Guys, wow, what happened to this team? Okay, you guys stay here. I love it. They were drinking heavily, and then they were like, everyone raise your paddle. I love it. Okay, but stay over there. I'm gonna come back. You guys can put them down, and I'll work my way across the room. All right. 894, 598, 597, 605, 596, 600, 862, 861, 867, 863, 864, 865, 860, 882, 387, 151, 401, 769, 485, 751, 753. Okay. This is like our last 20. 525.
Peace. It was so good. It felt like nothing was happening in that room. I mean, politically. Because we are right now so into it with all of our clients, and it felt so good to have an evening without it all. The paddle race, it just got me so emotional. It felt incredible. In that room, they've raised almost $2 million. It was 900 something. It was incredible. Just incredible. I literally had goosebumps. Yeah. And then my battery died. My personal battery died. You know, it's like, okay, I have to basically survive the check-in, and that's it. My job is done here. I did, and then that was it for me. I also didn't feel well emotionally after it's like not literally, but I got yelled at by a couple of people. One person that actually was failing us today, somebody we hired, and I jumped in to help, and I was not supposed to do that, but I know those folks. I jumped in to help, and basically their boss yelled at me for, not like for doing what I was doing, but it's just like, kind of like I was in a way, or not like in a way. Anyway, I can't explain it, but he shouldn't have done it. So that felt not right. That felt, well, it was like, hey man, you're in trouble. Why the fuck are you yelling at me? Even if you were whispering. The other one was from like a different event. You saw yesterday that I was absolutely swamped by emails, and somebody emailed me yesterday about a different event, and it was less than 24 hours after the email they complained to the client that I didn't reply. Oh my goodness, like really? And the client is someone with anxiety. That felt also not right. Instead of following up with me, they complained. It felt like, F you, you have no idea what is happening with me right now. It just feels, and it was some stupid, really stupid question. Basically, if they have 10 tickets or 9 tickets. Stupid question. While waiting for me, you can still find 9 people who will be using your ticket. Oh God. Hate such people. Honestly, they're kind of ratish, you know? Like rats. That didn't feel right. So I was that crazy person who took a walk. Like at night. I got off the cab 10 blocks away from me and basically walked. Whatever. Just whatever. I don't like this new client and I don't want to work with him next year. Bleh. But everyone else today was great. It was a great event. Everyone was very happy. I got a hug from a client, which doesn't happen all the time, which felt well. We really raised a lot of money. It was interesting. They had 300 less people than last year, but they raised more money. You never know how these things work. But that was interesting. Something to explore. So I guess my really busy time is over. Now the work hours will be more manageable. I do work another event tomorrow. So, yeah. It's going to be fun. I just have to show up and that's it. We even will be fed. Now I should finally put myself to bed. And happily, I don't have to wake up really early tomorrow, so maybe I'll be even able to catch up on some sleep, which is good. Okay. Thanks so much for listening. I hope everyone had a great day. What is it today? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.